week. You're going to bounce around for a minute. I'm almost home. Then we'll get talking about the fishing report. What's going on, Al? What's going on? What's going on, Pat? Yeah, they are, Al. I'll give you a call here in a minute after this live here is done. I'll give you a holler. Pretty solid fishing report for the week for sure. A lot of fish, but you know, you hear about those people that are having the rough nights. Everybody has those rough nights, but look at this is bouncing all over. These more. Lake water's actually crazy, but that's just at the head of the lake though. So how you doing, Brett? I'm 3 minutes from home and I'll get on to the fishing report. We'll let some people hop on here anyway. But yeah, Al, they definitely are. I'll give you a holler after this live for sure. But John Latham's painted some new colors, I'm sure. He's got some new colors. I don't have some though. Mark, what's going on, man? Weekly fish report. Everybody hop on here. It'll give me enough time to get home. I'll just probably do it from the vehicle. We went out for a ride looking for turkeys, actually. We were out riding around. What's up, Bob Barham? Me and Bob went walleye whipping last night. We'll talk about that. Didn't take long. Did not take long. Russell Island. A lot of boats were at the head of that island, so we did very well, though. Everybody I know that was up there, JoJo did good. A guy I know named Kyle was over there. He did good. He was actually south of them a little bit along the docks in the river, and he did, or not south, north, sorry, of them along the docks. 60 pretty shallow. We got ours 4-foot water. We did well. We did well pretty quick. Should have had them in less than an hour. We were losing some fish. Bob was letting hogs go at the side of the boat, trying to flip them in there. What's up, Nick? What's up, Greg? We had a good night of fishing last night, but as soon as I get home, more people hop on here. I'll start doing a fishing report. Like I said, I'm about 2 minutes from home. Greg, you know where I'm at. I'm going down Craft Road, so passing Bonasteel, not far from home. We'll get right on to the fishing report as soon as I pull in, though. But yes, we were out looking for birds. Turkeys are strutting. This weather's crazy, but next week we got a heck of a warm up coming. It looks like it's going to stay for a while. I'm going to have some warm rains mixed in there. That's going to be good for everything. Morels are out. Been finding lots of morels. The asparagus is going. It's that time of year. Foraging is on fire right now, so definitely get out there and start looking for morels and looking for the asparagus. It's going good. I have hit every bump. The Craft Road, man, they haven't took care of this road. It was better when it was dirt. They haven't took care of this road in years, man. You know how Craft Road is. Man. But yeah, I'm almost home and then it'll be good to go. So we got a good fishing report though. I'm going to tell you guys right now, casting, this is the week for it. This is the week that casting's going to go berserk. There's been limits caught casting, you know, quite a bit, but casting is really going to take off this week from everywhere you cast, from Marysville all the way out on the lake and even down in Algonac, Marine City. It's all going to be good. A lot of bait fish, a lot of big emerald shiners, some spot tails are in there. Spot tails, it's a lesser of a bait fish, but they'll eat them if they're available. But there's a lot of emerald shiners and a lot of small smelt. A lot of them small male smelt. A lot of Atlantics in St Clair River right now. It's going to be a great fishing week, guys. A lot of steelhead still going on, cohos are still going on, and a ton of walleye. Jigging over in front of the casino is doing good. Jigging in the lake's doing good. Hand lining the head of the lake there is doing good in between the buoys and between the Coast Guard station and the first buoy is always a hot spot out there in front of Dunn Paper Mill for hand line, and that's good. Whipping out there at the lake right in front of the Coast Guard, where the only spot you can really whip, there's actually a couple spots out there, I'm not going to give them out though, but the spot that everybody figured out, pretty much followed me around for years. Whipping's really good right now in front of the Coast Guard station. Some real nice fish out there. All the way through the St. Clair River, whipping's on fire. Hand lining's doing good in the river too. St. Clair, Algonac, Marysville, Port Huron, hand lining does just as good in the river as it does in the lake. You know, trolling kind of slowed down in the river. They're still getting a few fish, but that's a lake thing. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Again, casting and jigging from shore is doing good. The still rods, the heavy rods with the 2-pound sinkers down there along the boardwalk, that's a good way to catch some fish. Micro challengers, F9 Lathams, crawler harnesses have been picking up some fish down there as well. Still getting some cohos and steelhead and Atlantics mixed in with your walleyes down there, so that's good. Down south of the water filtration plant, along the south of the wall there, where the bend is, minnows picking up lots of walleyes through the night with minnows there. Casting out with an 8-ounce sinker, using that minnow about 6 foot off the bottom. Doing real good on walleyes there, getting good numbers. I'm just pulling in, so I'll be able to straighten up here in a second. I'll be ready after this live, babe. So lots of fishing is it's taken off. It's taken off. It's that time of year. Walleyes are on fire, as you guys know. Lilacs are blooming. Walleyes are booming, right? So, and the weather is great for next week. So expect it to just be on fire everywhere you go. You don't have to get up 5 feet next to somebody's boat. Go find a spot that's open. You'll catch walleyes. It does not matter. I proved it time and time and time again. You don't have to be in somebody's lap to catch a walleye. You absolutely don't have to be in somebody's lap to catch a walleye, but casting is going to be on fire. I love casting from the boat end shore, jigging from the boardwalk. I love it all. I love using the heavy rods down there. It's just there's a lot of good fishing going on, so get out there and get walleye fishing. Up in the lake, Harbor Beach, they're getting some fish in Harbor Beach out in 30 to 40 foot of water. Port Sanilac are getting fish in 45, 50 foot of water, 30 foot of water, 120 foot of water. So they're starting to scatter out there. The steelhead seem to be in closer. The coho seem to be a little bit farther out. Lake trout and king seem to be right in that 40 to 60 foot of water. Lexington, it's a big toilet bowl out there. You just never know where you're going to get them, how you're going to get them, and what depth you're going to get them. But if you find bait fish or a mud line, that's where you're going to get them. So if you're marking balls of bait, you're going to find some fish. Finding structure out there, if you find it, there will be fish on it. Worked at 30. I'd start off in 30 foot of water and just work my way out. And I'd go north of the harbor, down to the high banks, head out there, and just do circles until you find fish. But lots of good fishing going on. There's walleyes out in the lake out there. They're getting some walleyes trolling. It's absolutely crazy. So anywhere from North Channel all the way up in the Lake Huron, walleyes are biting, guys. So that's good news for everybody. Let's talk a little bit about perch fishing. Black River kind of slowed down. Crappie fishing kind of picked up. So if you got your crappie spots, go at them because they're there. They're there. Crappies are in. They're big. So Harson's Island. Let's talk a little bit about Harson's Island. They're doing really well on sunfish over there. Watch out for the corn grubs, man. Them sunfish this time of year, just over there, period, they have a lot of corn grubs in them. If you don't mind, go get yourself a mess of fish. But there's a lot of sunfish, and there's good numbers of crappies being caught. Some nice perch, some bass, some pike, you name it. It's over there. They're biting. Good time to take the kids over to Harson's Island as this weather warms up. You'll catch a lot of fish, have a lot of fun, and they're big, big fish. They're those master angler quality fish. So nice sunfish, nice gills, and nice crappies. Over in Algonac, right there along the trailer park there, my aunt lives on that canal. We did really well in there. Some bluegills, didn't keep them, but there's a lot of bluegills in there. I can't say we did really well. Fished for about 20 minutes and caught, I don't know, 15. But we could have did really well. A couple crappies in there. So I'm sure all the cuts along Lake St. Clair are full of fish right now. I really don't target panfish this time of year. So, but it's a good, I'm not going to tell you not to because panfish are great, but a lot of smallmouth bass being caught down there all over Lake St. Clair. A lot of smallmouth, even some largemouth. My cousin caught 2 real nice largemouth with like 5 smallmouth in the canal right behind his in-laws' house. So there's that too. Black River's full of pike, steelhead out by Ford's Dam. There's a lot of steelhead still going out at Ford's Dam. Some that haven't spawned, some that have spawned. Lexington Harbor, inside the harbor casting. My buddy Brian caught some nice steelhead yesterday. They just released a whole bunch of trout in there, so a lot of small ones. Make sure you don't hurt them, let them go. They just released them day before yesterday in both harbors, so just be careful. Don't hurt those fish, and they'll hit everything. He was casting a flicker shad, and he was also he was casting a thin fin. He was casting a thin fin watermelon. Caught a real nice steelhead. Still had some eggs in her, which was crazy, but uh, good at the same time. So harbor fishing's doing pretty good right there in Lexington. Not hot and heavy. You got to work for them, but you'll get some fish. There's some perch along the docks up there. There is still perch along Black River, just not as hot and heavy as it was. But there is still some perch in St. Clair River. Mermaid Park, Lincoln Park, Junction Buoy, Marysville Boat Launch, Atchison's down there by the old train ferries. Them will produce some perch, so you'll still get enough to eat, So expect those perch to start petering out though as this water warms up. They're gonna head out to that lake and they're gonna start off at the all weather buoy and then they'll be out in front of Lakeport State Park, Craft Road and all that. Then they'll move out and they'll be out in front of Lexington. Then after that they start getting in deeper water. You can get them in shallow and Sanilac once in a while, but they'll start heading in deeper water as that water warms up, you betcha. So right now is a good time to target the perch if you're fishing from shore. Uh, White perch are in Black River. There's a lot of stuff. Still a lot of suckers going on. Carp, bow fishing's taking off. There's a lot of cool things, man. There's a lot of cool things going on this week. So I'll get to all your guys' comments here in a minute. I'm almost done with this fishing report anyway. So again, get out foraging, get out fishing. It's that time of year. Get out there and just pound on some fish, man, and take the kids out looking for morels and asparagus. Check yourself for ticks. I had 22 ticks on me in the last 3 days. So 11 at one time. That was crazy. Still a lot of turkey action going on. We got some turkey hunts we still got to upload. Some turkeys we got to call in for some people. So it's been a great season. It's been a stellar season. One of the best seasons I've seen in a lot of years. I've had seen better seasons, but it's been a lot of years. It's nice to still see all these birds around, and that's typically why me and my son, or me and the twin boys, will shoot one. We'll take, and then Willie will go to a different spot. We all hunt different spots. We got locations in St. Clair and Sanilac County, private land, and we got multiple spots. We'll hit multiple locations and take a bird out of each spot. That way we leave them alone. That way when we drive by our spots, there's still 5, 6 times out there at the end of the season. That's always nice to see. And remember, guys, a wild turkey only lives to be 4 or 5 years old. So when people say they're killing 6 and 7 year old birds, maybe it's very rare. I've never seen a 6 or 7 year old bird. I have seen them 5. But I've never seen they typically live 4 or 5 years old. But it's nice to see those birds at the end of the season, and we still got a lot of time to hunt, and I still got some giveaway winners to take and stuff like that. And we doing some walleye whipping giveaway videos, or giveaways on Saturdays and stuff. I don't know when yet. My boat's got to have the insurance adjuster come out because somebody robbed my three-wheeler and they vandalized my boat. So got some work to do on that before I get my boat in the water now. Just absolutely crazy. Stole some fishing rods, stole some Lathams. Just some people they took me down pretty hard. I'm pretty pissed off, but we'll see if we can get them. The police are looking. I'm looking. Everybody's looking. It's shared all over Facebook. It'll come up, but anyways, I'll get back to some of your guys' comments here. Oh, scoping hogs, Bob said. I did hit every bump. Big win. Yeah, we do got some big wins coming. Yes, we do. Hey, David, what's going on? New leaders. I'm gonna let it set up. Yeah, good luck, Nick. Good luck. Let me know how you do. I was lagging bad, huh? Yeah, you can get walleyes whipping with challengers. Yep, you can. Circle, that's how I hand line ale says. Oh yeah, there's a lot of white crappies in Black River. Blacks and whites. How you doing, Kaiser House? Oh yeah, absolutely at the weather buoy. So that's about all I have for you guys for a fishing report. Al, I'll give you a call. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and be here Saturday for the giveaway. And make sure you share this. Make sure you hit that like. I got 20 people watching and only 5 likes. Everybody hit that like before you get off this damn live. Hit that like, show the channel some support, share this video. Anyways, thanks everybody again for watching Spars Outdoors. We'll see you next week for the next week's fishing report. We'll see you Saturday for the giveaway. Gonna be a good giveaway, so always is. Always is. Thanks everybody again for watching. I'll see you I'll see you this Saturday. And good luck. Get out fishing. Get some morels. Get out hunting. Do what you can. Just get outdoors. We got a great week coming up. So fishing's on fire. It's time to go. So everybody have a good night and God bless.